Hello book lovers of YouTube, and I'm back with another video. Do you know what day it is? It's hump day! Which means I have another top 5 Wednesday for you guys. And this week's topic is favorite siblings. It didn't take me very long to figure out my picks for this. Anyways, again, like usual, they're not in any kind of order. And why does my shirt look orange? My shirt is like red. I don't know why the camera's doing something funky and it looks orange. Anyways, let's get started. Alright, so what is this accent I keep doing? I don't know. Anyways, so the first sibling I want to talk about is Katniss Everdeen from the Hunger Games trilogy. And I'm pretty sure it's pretty obvious why she is on my top siblings list. She's an all-around great sister. She takes care of her family after her father dies and her mother's not in the mental state to take care of anybody. And she just steps up and she takes the mother responsibility and takes care of her sister. And then when she's raped, she takes her sister's spot and she just volunteers and she wins the games just for Prim. And it's so sad. And if you have not read this, I am so sorry I just ruined the books for you. The first book at least. Anyways, so I love Katniss. She's one of my all-time favorite characters ever. And I don't know, she's just a great sister too. The next characters, I don't know, is going to be any of the siblings from the Maximum Ride series. I mean, technically, they're not siblings anyways. But I mean, they've grown up together since they were in test tubes, I think it was, or petri dishes or whatever. They've grown up together, and so basically they are siblings, well, except for Max and Fang, and if you've read this series, you know what I'm talking about. Though I haven't read the last 2 books, I don't know how it ends. Shh. But they follow Max around, and maybe it's Max I want to talk about. Max is the best sibling. She, again, like Katniss, she's in a leadership role of their little gang of their little gang, and she takes care of them, and she's kind of like the mom, even though she doesn't like to admit it. But she takes care of them, she makes them fed, and they have clothes, and they know where they're going, and they're safe, and she cares about them. She's a great sister, and I really hope they turn this into a movie, or a TV show or something, because it's so good. Why am I making weird faces? I don't know. I have so much energy today. Okay, so I'm warning you now, I'm 2 books already into this video, but most of the reasons I pick these siblings are gonna be the same reason over and over again, just in different scenarios, so sorry if this sounds super repetitive. But anyways, the next sibling I want to talk about is Tyson from the Percy Jackson series. Tyson is Percy's half-brother, yeah, and he's a Cyclops, and he's pretty legit, all throughout the rest of the books up to where I am right now. He's an amazing brother. He really cares for Percy, even though I'm pretty sure whatever book he comes in, I don't think it's even this book. I don't know. It's been so long since I've read the first series. But, just right off the bat, he meets Percy, and he's in love with Percy, and he starts calling him brother, and they really are brothers, and they care for each other, and he's just so sweet, and the entire time, spoiler alert, if you haven't read the spin-off series of Percy Jackson, which is the Heroes of Olympus series, mute this right now, because I don't want to spoil anything. I'm going to put the little asterisk symbol right here where my hand is. When it goes away, you can unmute this. Go. Anyways, and where I am in, what is it? It's the Son of Neptune. Percy has no memory. He doesn't know where he's going. All he knows is this chick named Annabeth and this guy, and she keeps seeing them in his dreams. And, Tyson never gave up hope. He didn't think Percy was dead. He knew Percy was out there somewhere. He knew he was safe. And all he knew is he had to go out and save Percy and bring him back home safely. And he just did that. And man, that one scene he comes in, he's fighting and slaying demons and whatever, monsters. Oh my gosh. He's so awesome. I didn't like him at first, but I'm really digging him now. Okay, so this one, I'm pretty sure hardly anybody I've ever talked to has never read this book. And the only people I actually know who have read this book were in my 6th grade English class, and that's when we read this. And then my sister also read it because I told her it's an amazing book and I wanted her to read it. And she wasn't into reading at that time, but I got her into reading. And this book is Full Tilt by Neil Shusterman. If you've heard his name, he wrote the Unwind trilogy, or he's writing it. No, I haven't read that book. I want to read that. It sounds really cool. But anyways, this is the only book I've read by him, and it's absolutely amazing. and you should definitely go read it. I mean, it's a really quick read, but it's so good. Anyways, the sibling I want to talk about is Blake, and I want to talk about Blake, and that is because Blake is the younger brother in the sibling relationship, and when they get thrown into the amusement park and they're on all these death rides, Quinn went in before him, so he went in after Quinn to save Quinn, and his only mission through the entire book is to get Quinn back and bring him home safely from this killer, crazy carnival thing. Oh my gosh, this book is so good. You should definitely read it. I totally recommend it, and my copy, it smells disgusting because it's like 400 years old. Anyways, great book, and Blake, that's his entire goal for the entire book is just to get Quinn and bring him back. That's all he wants. He's so, I don't know how to say it. And number 4 character, yeah, 4. The number 4 character I want to talk about with you guys is going to be Katherine from the Missing series by Margaret Peterson Haddix. And that is because, I mean, she's the only biological daughter of her parents, and then she has an adopted older brother, and a bunch of crazy shit happens in the first book, and it's like, it blew my mind. Anyways, it's a historical fiction series. It's really cool. Like, it's like a sci-fi historical fiction kind of thing. Oh, it's so cool. Anyways, off of that topic, but when they get sent back in time, like, she loves her brother. I mean, even though they get on each other's nerves, but siblings always do, but she loves his brother, and when he falls through that vortex, she is going in after him to bring him back, and like, she's a pretty kick-butt character. I mean, she's just a normal little 13, 14-year-old, 15, 13, I don't know, somewhere in that age range. Anyways, and so she's just there along with the adventure. She doesn't want her brother to go through this all by himself. He needs like his sidekick, so she's like his little sidekick, and she follows him around everywhere, and it's so cute. Anyways, so that is the end of my Top 5 Wednesday. I hope you liked my choices of top siblings that I like. If you didn't, too bad. It's my choice, not yours. But if you have different choices of your top siblings in books, leave them in the comments. Or if you've done this Top 5 Wednesday topic, link your video in the comments and I'll go watch it. I love watching people's Top 5 Wednesdays. I feel like there's something else I have to say. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I recently got my first paycheck. Oh, I was so happy, and cashed it and went through and everything, and yeah, I recently discovered Book Outlet, and that is a very, very, very dangerous place. I placed my first order, and I spent over $50 in books. Yeah, it's kind of sad to admit that. Anyways, so I want to know when I do my book haul at the end of this month if I should do an unboxing and wait to unbox the books, or if I should just do my normal book haul thing. Anyways, also let me know that in the comments. The links for the Goodreads group along with my own personal Goodreads is in my pants if you want to friend me or whatever. I don't care. I love making friends though. I'm going to see you guys next time with a Top 5 Wednesday tag video or a book talk. That's about it, yeah. I think so. Probably forgot something, I don't remember. Anyways, good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening, good whatever. I'm Chrissy, and I'll see you next time.